ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Mega Man X4! And now that we've beaten 4 of the Maverick Robot Masters, we get a kind of special little interlude. It's a message from the Colonel. It's a trap! I never saw that the first time. But it is a trap. So X gets a special fight with the Colonel at Memorial Hall, which is the only time that this is used. Stop this foolishness! No, we're gonna be dumbasses. That's what we're gonna do. So the Colonel's fighting for independence.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready!
Does that mean he's stealing the Declaration of Independence? That's only really funny for the person sitting in the room next to me. Helix and I watched National Treasure, and yeah, the jokes for it have not stopped. But back to the game. So X actually gets to fight the Colonel, whereas in Zero's playthrough you don't. And he is actually probably one of the toughest boss fights, because depending on what order you do the Robot Masters, you either have a useful set of abilities, or like me, you don't. And I also don't have any of the armor or a full sub-tank, which means his attacks do a fair bit of damage to me. Dodging his teleport slash, however, isn't all that hard. It's the energy beams that he shoots at you that are actually the harder part to dodge. As long as you make an attempt to dodge the teleport slash, you've pretty much dodged it. Like that. I walked right into that. But the result won't be the same next time! Alright, so we beat the crap out of the Colonel, and that still doesn't dissuade him from doing that. So, save it. We have 4 boss weapons, 3 heart tanks, energy sub-tank, and the weapon sub-tank, and nothing else. So I'm actually going to go ahead and keep that in, and we're going to continue onward. So we've beaten Slash Beast. Next is the jungle. He protects the secret weapon of the jungle. That's a description. Like, who... That tells me nothing about Web Spider. I want to know the man behind the spider. And they just didn't. They did not inform us on what was going on at all. Alright, so now is when we're going to start getting armor upgrades. The first armor upgrade available to us in this playthrough is here. Which means we get to see an old friend, Dr. Light. What? This battle should never have happened. Okay, I've got to ask the universal question. This is the 4th time Mavericks have risen up and Mega Man X has needed to stop them in terms of getting armor upgrades. Why didn't he keep the armor upgrades from the previous games? And the fact that Dr. Light knows what's going on kinda shows that he programmed his brain into the hologram so that he's actually cognizant of what's going on at the moment. So if that's the case, why hasn't Dr. Light been a constant advisor to us rather than just in these random armor chambers spread throughout the world? And who put the armor chambers here? Like, how did Dr. Light know that Web Spider would come to this jungle and cause an uprising to where he would need rocket boots. Alright, so now that we've got the rocket boots, and the capsule disappeared, holy crap! Dr. Light's a wizard. Alright, so now we can air dash, or we can hover. And with the hovering, you have a limited range of movement. They pretty much give you the same amount of movement, either dashing or hovering. I guess it just depends on the type of control you want to use. So, first armor upgrade, kind of useless, not gonna lie. I mean, it's better... actually, it's not better. I was gonna say it's kind of better than the rocket boots in Mega Man X, because you didn't have the ability to dash before that, but I'd much rather be able to dash now than have to wait for an armor piece. So, I guess it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. However you want to look at it. And you lose your charged shot if you walk off of a ladder like that. And everything dies. It doesn't matter, because we're at the halfway point of the level, which means we're going to get our HP back here in a second. So, Jungle Area 2.
Ready!
Whee! Snakes! I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes. No, I can't. Saying that in a jungle setting just seems silly. And the snakes are up there, but you can dodge them. In fact, I'm gonna dodge pretty much everything in this part of the level. Except for this, because I have to make the "help, I'm covered in bees" joke. But, yeah. And I have to ask, what is the point of robotic beehives? Like, do they pollinate the robotic flowers? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. But since we have a lot of new weapons now, that was useless. That's more useful. The rising fire that we have burns the robot trees, because robot trees need to be burned down too. I'm just at a loss as to how any of this makes any damn sense. Alright. And I'm just gonna skip all of that, because I don't care. And we've hit the boss! Whose weakness is the twin slasher that we got from Slash Beast in the last installment. Warning. Danger. Spider. Because you're all mad, because you all went batshit crazy. Alright, so Web Spider was a member of Repliforce, you could tell by the little Repliforce emblem underneath his... Alright. Unfortunately, I keep missing him. That's what happens when you hit him with his actual weakness. Is he falls on his ass, and it does fall damage to him, which is kind of entertaining. But you kind of have to hit both his ass and off-screen with the Twin Slasher in order for it to work. Otherwise, it just does that. So, yeah. And now he's pretty much hit his halfway mark, which means his pattern changes, which means he's not actually weak to this anymore. And I'm getting the crap kicked out of me. So... yeah, we're just gonna kill him and be done with it. He doesn't, like, again, he doesn't take any extra damage to it, but it's just easier to hit him because of the angle. But he's one of those bosses that because of his pattern and AI, his weakness is only useful for half the fight. Opposed to, like, Frost Walrus, that just got easier when his pattern changed because he got stupider. And Weapon Get Lightning Web, probably the most useless ability in the entire Mega Man X series. So, yeah. So I'm gonna go, and I will end this episode here, and see you guys in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.